Brookgreen Gardens was the vision of Archer Huntington and his wife Anna more than 90 years ago. Well, today, this historic landmark is gearing up for a new chapter for future generations. Let's welcome Page Kiniry, President and CEO of Brookgreen Gardens. Great to have you.
Such a great honor to be here. Thank you.
I never tire talking about Brookgreen because it is truly a special place. So you've got a campaign going for the next generation. So tell us a little bit about what you currently have and how all that's going to change, and how long is that change going to take?
Well, as you know, with the gardens, we have 4 really essential missions of the horticulture, our low country zoo, our art program, and of course the history of the low country. So we wanted with this campaign to elevate every aspect of our mission and enhance our educational opportunities with facilities and exhibits. So they'll do lots of amazing things for us, and that includes creating conservation programming that we don't currently have, providing some amenities that are going to assist us in attracting visitors in the off season. And some of those visitors include school children. So some of our facilities that are only open in the summer, of course, is a barrier for getting our school programs in. So they're going to provide that accessibility. And then some handicapped accessibility too. We called this the campaign for the next generation because we see so many extended family groups come that have different interests and different abilities. And as you know, Brookgreen has something for everyone. And now we'll just be able to support that whole family group with even more programming and amazing exhibits.
And to create such an expansion, well, it does take money. So you're looking to raise about $20 million, 16 of which, though, has already been pledged. That's a really impressive number. So when we're looking at a timeline, how far out are we at this point?
Well, some of the projects we've actually had the opportunity to complete. And this was an effort that we correlated with our master plan, so we knew it had been in the planning almost for 25 years since we did our last campaign. But we wanted to make sure that we could get a significant amount of that funding, since we don't have public funds for the gardens.
Right.
We rely on our donors for those kinds of capital expansions. So that a little over $16 million now comes from only about 50 lead donors who came forward with major gifts, and that ensures that we can the major projects that we have. So now opening this up to the public, everyone has an opportunity to participate at the level that they can, and we certainly are going to need those additional, a little less than $4 million to complete the projects.
Not just an investment in your lifetime, but an investment in future lifetimes. But when you're talking about these expansions, so the contemporary conservatory, new art facilities, also the zoo is expanding as well. So you've got a lot of things to look forward to.
Well, and all of those things connect to our history too. So, you know, Anna Huntington, when they purchased this property, it was not to create a public asset, a resource as we have now. It was as a retreat for her. But they soon realized it was too special, and they wanted to have it open to the public almost from the day that they purchased the property. So the collection began with her artwork. So many of those pieces are almost 100 years old now. So part of the expansion, which includes a new studio, will include a conservation lab. So we'll be able to conserve that artwork, again, for the future generations. The zoo was part of her plan from 1936. She liked to use live models. And she also had a real appreciation for the native flora and fauna. And that was a very important part of the mission of the institution when it was created.
And what I think is so remarkable, though, about Archer and Anna Huntington is the fact that they never had children, but being the philanthropists that they are, the legacy that they have left behind has benefited generation after generation after generation. So the indelible impact that they've had just on humanity here in the Low Country and beyond is truly fantastic, and one to be celebrated. I want to thank you so much, Paige, for joining us and sharing with us. And I do encourage everyone, just head up 17, go to Murrells Inlet, hook a left, and you're at Brookgreen Gardens. Fantastic place.
Thank you so much. And we invite everyone to join us and help us to reach this new goal. Thank
Yes.
you.
Fantastic. Thank you. We're back after this.